Hi, it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my fifth update for the Ancient Mythos Project Pan Round 2. This Pantastic Ladies project was created by Darya, and this year is themed around Norse mythology. I have been working on 6 prompts at a time, randomized for me by Tiny Decisions. I do have some progress to share, so I'm going to go through the 6 items that I have been working on over the last month. The first couple have actually been in here since the intro, the first of which is Freya. Freya is the goddess of a lot of things, including fertility and war. Since she has a rather extensive resume, she is represented by a product that performs differently depending on how you use it. I picked a liquid eyeliner. This is the Natasha Denona Macro Blade liquid liner. It's a deluxe sample size. And since you can apply liner in different ways and depending on how you're doing it, it can have different effects. It can be cute and dainty, it could be really dramatic, it can make your eyes look bigger, depends on what you're trying to do. I have a goal of using this 10 times. At the last update I had 2 uses and I am now up to 7. So I have 3 uses to go. I do think this will be rolling out next time. It works just fine. It is still nice and pointy. It's still coming out really black. I had not used this before this project. I do think I preferred the Stila one that I had before this one, but it's still working okay. Sometimes I feel like it is depositing too much product on my eyes and it kind of like drips down. And if I'm filling in a wing, that's fine. But if I want to do something graphic, I don't particularly like it. I also get nervous about maybe getting it in my eye if it drips too far. But this is still in the project for another 3 uses, and I'm sure it'll be out next time. Next is Thor. He is Odin's son, and he is the god of thunder. He is a very bold sort of personality, so he's represented by a bold product. I picked a red lip. This is a red lip crayon. It's not that bold, it applies pretty sheer. My goal is to use this 10 times. At the last update I had 5 uses and I'm up to 9. I have 1 use to go, so this will roll out next time too. I was close, but I didn't manage it, so Thor is still around for 1 more use. Next is Elder Futhark. Elder Futhark is not a person, it is an alphabet. It is the first runic alphabet that we know of, and since it is a style of writing, it is represented by a pencil style product. This is the Lancome Lippy Dole Lip Shaper Lip Pencil in the shade The Tea is Hot. My goal is to use this 10 times. The last update I had 3 uses and I am now up to 7. I got 4 more uses on this. It is a nice shade. I usually wear it all over my lips and then put some kind of gloss over it. It is nice. I'm sure I can get another 3 uses out of it. I do really like this pencil. It's a great quality. It's nice and creamy going on, but once it is on, it doesn't move. But Lancome's pretty expensive, so I think I want to try some other formulas before I come back to this one and hopefully save some money doing that. But it's still in the project for another 3 uses. Next is Saga. Saga is a goddess. She's the goddess of storytelling and history. She's also Odin's favorite drinking companion, so she is represented by a companion product. This is the new Super Thick shampoo. I have the conditioner in Throwback 30, so this is the companion to that product, is how I chose to interpret that. There are my lines. I am now at that black mark, so I'm really close. This will be done for next time. I have 1 more use of that conditioner, and then I'm just going to be using this without the conditioner because right now I've been using them together. So I'm sure this will be gone next time. It's okay. It's honestly not a personal favorite. It smells like peppermint, which is nice, but I feel like I need a lot of it, and it's a little bit expensive for that to be okay for me. So I don't think I'd buy it again, but I am going to finish this very soon. Last month I brought in the prompt Satyr. Satyr is a type of dark magic that is used by some gods, goddesses, and other figures in Norse mythology, and it is represented by a dark or a witchy product. This is both. When I think of witchy makeup, I think of really deep lips, like black lipsticks, dark crimsons, deep purples. This is a dark orange. It's the Mented liquid lipstick in the shade Blood Orange. There is a lot of contrast between this and my skin tone, so it does look pretty witchy on me. My goal is to use this 10 times. So far I've used it twice. It's not a very springy color, but I'm still going to be trying to get another 8 uses on it. It'll probably take me a couple of months. Last month I also brought in the prompt the Eddas. The Eddas are poems. They are epic poems, and they are our source for most of our Norse myths. That's how we know a lot of what we know about what the Norse believed and the stories they told. And since they are extremely old, it is represented by a product that you have had for years. I have a number of skincare samples that I have had for years, and I need to use them or lose them, so I brought one in. This one was the Sunday Riley CEO Afterglow. It was a face cream. It was nice. It is gone. I got 10 uses out of it, so that's the end of that. So I'm glad I got to use this before it went bad. It was fine. There was nothing remarkable about it, so I wouldn't look for it in particular, but if I found it on sale, I wouldn't mind buying it. I did have one rollout. I finished off the mini face cream for the Eddas, which means that Tiny Decisions got to pick for me my next prompt to roll in, and it picked Ragnarok. Ragnarok is essentially the end of the world according to Norse mythology, but it's also a beginning. There are gods that die, there's battles to be fought, battles to be lost, battles to be won, and the world as everyone knows it is destroyed, but it makes space for something new. So there's also a creation aspect of it, and so life continues in that way, which is why Ragnarok is represented by a product that would clear up a lot of space once you finish it. This is my Lilo and Stitch Ohana palette, and in here I have the shade White Sand. This palette is rather old. It is kind of falling apart. There are certain shades that I have to keep pushing back in here because the glue is deteriorating. I've had to push that one back in, and that one starts falling out. And I've decided that whenever I finish off the shade White Sand, whatever is left in here is going to be deposited into my magnetic palette. I expect a couple of these to be gone by then. Like those two will probably be done. But it will free up enough space that I can get rid of this packaging, which would be great. For the purpose of this project, I'm just trying to use the shade White Sand 10 times, which will bring me a little bit closer to that point. So there's my update. I only had one rollout, but I'm expecting to have more for next time. I should get my last uses on this eyeliner for Freya. I just have one use left on the lip crayon for Thor, and I'm certain the shampoo is going to be gone for Saga. So that'll be 3 rollouts and 3 new prompts. We'll get to find out what they are next month. Wish me luck. Good luck with your projects, and I will see you then. Bye.